morning, everyone. Welcome in. This is Tina over at Life in the Piedmont, which you may or may not know. And it is a Friday afternoon. Not sure of the exact time, about 12:15. I am still baking, and I thought I would jump on for a little bit while I'm baking, and in between pulling out breads in the oven, I would go ahead and give a chat and see how everybody's doing and what they're up to. It's a beautiful day. I have some of my windows open, just airing the house out. You know, it just gets so stuffy after summer, and you get tired of the air conditioner, and you're ready just to open it up and feel the nice breeze of air come through. And so that's what I thought I would do today. Hey, Carol, how are you? Hey, Gail, how are you? It's good to see you, Carol. I hope you're doing better. Thanks, Gail, for coming in. I just really wanted to jump on here because you get tired of waiting for the bread to get done. So I just thought I'd be in and out. I had an appointment this morning, and I had to take my one bread out, and I have it back in the oven baking right now, and I put another loaf in, and that will be the round sour loaf. So when those are done, then I can start on the other, just the regular size bread. Hey, Jennifer, welcome in. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna have a little Diet Coke. I shouldn't be drinking out of the can, but I am today. Well, I'll be praying for you, Carol. I'm really sorry that you're going through that. So yeah, so I didn't get a video out this week. This week has just been, how do I say it? Yesterday was a strange day. Today is another one of those days where, you know, I really just need to press into the Lord a little bit more today than what I normally do. But today is one of those days where I just really need to be pressing into Him and His Word. And yeah. And so it's Friday. It's supposed to rain tonight. He is amazing, and He's so good, and He is our great physician. It's amazing to see how He works through each and every life. Yeah, sometimes life is hard, and you know, we're told in Scripture that, you know, the narrow road, there are a few who travel down the narrow road, and that narrow road is those who believe in Christ, right? So it is hard, but you know, I'm just thankful that we have Him. Hey, Tamara, how are you? Good morning. Well, it's afternoon here. It's about 12:15. So I am gonna, do you hear my dog? Every time I do a live, do you hear her? She comes in here and just slurps down her water. She's my bear, though. She's the one who had to have emergency surgery a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Anyhow, it's just been, hey, who's that? I'm sorry, hold on. Hi, Denlison? I'm sorry, am I saying your name wrong? I'm so sorry. Oh, welcome in. Thank you for being here. You're a long ways away. So I will have to get up periodically through the live just to go switch out breads and stuff like that. So I actually was really excited because I'm like, there has to be another way to make and bake, well, another way to bake more than one loaf of sourdough. You know, I'm not a commercial kitchen. I don't have the big oven. I have two ovens, but I did some research. I watched some videos on YouTube about how they bake more than one sourdough at a time. And I learned, and I've been doing it. And I'm enjoying it. It's easy, it's better. So it helps me out. Good to see you. I'm just trying to read your name. I'm sorry. Anyhow, and there's my timer to the one bread. I'm gonna just let it sit in there because it's not done yet. And if it sits in there, it will continue baking just for a few more minutes. So there she goes again. If you could do me a favor and maybe share this out, give a thumbs up. Just leave it running and go do your chores if you have to. That's what I appreciate. It's Denelson. Is that how, am I saying your name right? And if I'm not, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Carol. Hey, stop. Stop. Sorry about that. So let's see. The weather, like I said, is nice. My garden isn't doing what I wanted it to do, but my herbs, I've talked about my herbs and my stuff like that. That's doing really well. I should have some good fall crops coming in. I have my little mini butternut squash, and I have planted around lettuce, spinach, kale, and that type of stuff. So yeah, so that should be good. And then, yeah, so I have to go through my containers that I take to the market. I need to organize them. I want to try and make some things a little lighter and see if I can condense a few things if I don't have to bring everything through. So that's what is on my agenda, aside from baking. I'm baking I have breads in there that I'm gonna bake. I tried a new recipe. It's a honey wheat soft sourdough sandwich bread. So it's still rising. I am gonna try that one out. It came out much better. I can already tell. It came out much better than when I tried it last week. This recipe calls for a light white bread, white flour, I should say, and I tried it with the whole wheat or wheat flour, and it didn't work, and the texture was horrible. It was but this one is so much prettier, and it's doing good. So it's still rising right now, and a couple of my other breads are ready to get put in, but I don't have room right now in the oven for that to take place. So, yeah. Okay. I just got a message that something is ready and I need to go pick that up. So I will do that later today. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now today. What's been going on in your land? Chat, type out, tell me what you've been doing. I'm gonna go, while you do that, I'm gonna run into the kitchen, it's right here, and I'm gonna check that bread, why the timer went off. I'm so thankful it was done. Let's see. Thank you. So I'm back. I'm sorry about that. But I pulled it out and I got 2 more loaves in. So that is helpful right now. I'm not really doing too much. I just thought I would jump on. Some people know, I'm actually working on my hours because of this whole change. And if you have time, it's a personal goal of mine. I know I'm not going to become rich over it, but if you have time, maybe you could pull up my master playlist and run it. I'd appreciate that. But I am working on it, and I think I'll get there. I have a lot of people who are so kind to me and are just helping out. So I was so close, so close, like a year ago. And then YouTube does rolling hours. They take your hours away if you don't meet it in a year. So they take those hours away. And my hours plummeted pretty bad, but it's taken me the majority of the year to get back where I'm at. And so I think I'm gonna be able to do it. So I just gotta keep plugging away. I'm fine, how are you? Bright? Is that Bright? I don't know how to say the last name. I'll just call you Bright. Is that okay if I call you Bright? I'm good. I hope you're doing well. So yeah. So my friend Gail over at, she has 2 channels, Broken Hearts Ministry. And if you haven't checked it out, you guys should go check that channel out and subscribe and help her out. And then she's part of Gail Southern Living too. And I've been watching her do these hydroponic things. And so I asked her this morning which one does she recommend. And so she gave me the name of the one, and I went up and I looked. I haven't ordered anything. I'm still researching and everything. So yeah. From Nigeria. Oh my. So what time would it be there? So this is Friday afternoon here in the States. And what day is it there in time? You still Friday or you Saturday? So yeah, back to the hydroponics. I was just like looking to see, so maybe like during the off months, maybe I can grow some fresh lettuce or something inside. I'm not sure. So lots of things. So I'm not sure yet. I like to look and see. So, and she's been doing it and she has success. She says she likes these ones best because the plugs go all the way down in, unlike the other ones. So I'm not in a hurry for it. Maybe they'll have a sale. I'm not sure. Maybe if there's a sale. They're on sale right now, but I don't feel like spending $60 or $70. So maybe they'll go down lower, like if they have like a Black Friday sale or something. Shh. Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was looking. Yeah, I have a Prime. That's why I was looking at. So, and they are on sale right now. So if they have Prime days again or something and they knock it down even more, then I'd probably really consider buying it then. But right now I don't want to spend that if I know I could get it cheaper. And yeah, but I don't know. You never know. I may change my mind too. So, let's see what else has been going on here. I pulled some ground turkey out tonight and I'm trying to figure out what is the best thing to make with ground turkey. I find, oh, okay, well that's a better price. I find the ground turkey I like and we buy it, that there's very few things I make with it. I do burgers with it. I like doing tacos with it, and I like meatballs, like making meatballs with it. But other than that, like it's not, to me, it's not a meat that you can, like ground beef, where you can just make so many different things. I've tried it before and I'm just not a fan of it in that way. So I have that out for supper tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but I think I was gonna do something like some Asian inspired flavors or something like that, but it's gonna be dependent, honestly, on how I feel. Thank you, Gail. After I get done with all this baking, because I'm supposed to be doing cinnamon rolls and I'm supposed to be doing pies still, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have that in me today, because I have other things that I need to get done. That sounds good. Yeah, I grilled yesterday. Last night I did a nice big salad for us. We had some chicken and some broccoli and some rice. That was our dinner last night. Tonight, I'm just not sure. Tomorrow night, we're going out because our daughter, it was her birthday yesterday. So we're gonna take her and her husband. We're going out to dinner to celebrate. Yeah. Well, I love Amazon Prime, and I can tell you, you'll get that if you pay it's $15 a month. And then you can get access to like TV and all their sales and stuff like that. So I don't even know what time I have another bread in a different oven. I forget what time I put that in. I probably should go check it out. I think it's okay right now. That'll be good. I love a good grilled chicken salad. That's like my favorite all-time go-to. Like if I'm doing a salad and doing grilled chicken salad, if I have to choose the meat, it would be grilled chicken, or like with me, the ground turkey, I would do like a taco salad with the ground turkey. But hey, Troy Sutton, welcome in. Good, Troy, how you doing? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Other than that, Friday nights, it's really hard for me to cook when I bake. So everybody tends to do their own, but I don't want to do that tonight. I want to try and, and make something. And maybe I'll get like the Instapot out or something. I don't know. I could throw together some chili. That I could do. Get the Instapot out, or even on the stovetop, right? Brown the beef or the ground turkey. I have the chili base made. I'd have to do kidney beans. I don't have any canned. So I would have to make those, which is not a big deal. But that's an option for me tonight. So, what's going on over there, Troy, with you? What have you been up to lately? This dog of mine, I'm telling you. Did you eat it all? She's licking her bowl. She's eating all her food. I'll get you more food, baby. You have to wait a minute, okay? She's eating all her food. I know, Angel. So anyhow, let's see. I feel like I've been on here forever, and I guess it's because I feel bad sitting, to be honest with you. Hey, Diana, how are you? Thank you so much for helping out. I appreciate it. I'm rotating between 4 people, just so you know. So if you don't see me comment all the time, that's why. And sometimes I don't always comment anyhow and just let it go. I missed them here too, Gail. Every time I go down to my Dollar Tree, when I hear people talking about it, and they didn't have like a big selection this year like they normally do. Yeah. We're just going to keep plugging along at it, Diana. So yeah. And I was a little disappointed that I had missed those two, Gail. There's nothing for you here. There's nothing for you here. There's nothing for you. Go lay down, baby. She just wants, she needs to be near me. I mean, she's always been kind of clingy, but since she had her surgery a couple weeks ago, she's more clingy now than ever. I'll be honest, she's very, very clingy. So, if I'm in the other room, she has to be there with me. Like right now, she's just standing here by me, and it's okay. I think I'm gonna do that too because Diana, I've done it once, one time, and I find the ones that do a premiere are actually, they do pretty well. Yes, yes. We were at our friend's house the other day up in PA, and their cat had kittens, and you should have seen just how adorable they like. You want to take one home? Like, no, I have one. That's enough. I don't need any more kittens or cat animals. Not even kittens. I don't want any more animals. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, lives are really important, Diane. I will tell you that. If you can, have you tried going outside to do them with your phone? I'm not sure. Yeah, so, let me see, what time is it? 12:35. I'll go 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go pull the lid off my sourdough. Not that I'm gonna end the light, but I'll pull the lid off the sourdough, and then come back. So in 5 minutes, I gotta go do that. So that's the one thing about sourdough, and this is why I was trying to find a new thing. So when you typically bake sourdough in the round loaves, you typically use a cast iron, what is it called? Somebody help me out. Pot, I can't think of the name. And you turn the oven up, right, to say let's just say 425, okay? You turn the oven on. For the first 45 minutes, you cook it with the lid on and everything. Then after 45 minutes, you go in and you take the lid off and you let it finish baking for 15 minutes. The reason you keep the lid on is because that's where moisture develops to help cook and steam up the bread and cook it through. Well, when you're trying to make multiple loaves, that doesn't work for you because then you're up and down and it takes you hours to do that. So that's why I went ahead and researched thank you, Troy, Dutch oven. You might be able to do it, Diana, and go into your phone settings and go into the internet itself. And if that is on, turn it off, because sometimes you'll get better reception when that's off, especially if you don't have internet. And it will just use the, I don't know, the provider internet. I think it's LTE or something like that. So, thank you. So anyhow, so what I saw was that you take a cookie sheet, you know, and you take your round sour loaves and you place them on the cookie sheet and you cover the loaves up. Well, so first of all, let me back up. I'm using parchment paper, okay? So the round loaves are on the cookie sheet, but they're on parchment paper. And then I cover it with parchment paper. And then I put another sheet, like another cookie sheet on top, kind of offset. And then down below, what I do is I take a very small casserole dish and I get boiling water and I pour the boiling water inside the casserole dish. So that way, that water creates the steam that is needed to help bake the bread. And then it's the same concept. Once you bake it for 45 minutes, you take that cookie sheet off and the parchment paper that's covering it, and you let it cook for another 12 to 15 minutes. And so, yeah, and so I can do 2 in my oven right now. I don't want to go any closer to the top because I don't want it to burn. But then I have a countertop convection oven. That's where I use the Dutch oven at, and I can do 1 in there. So I technically can do 3 at a time. But when you're making, 6 to 10 loaves of it, you want to get it going a little bit faster. So eventually I need to get a new oven. So if you hear her crying, this is what happens. So our cat comes downstairs and he likes to go into our sunroom. And the reason is because there's groundhogs that come out from underneath our stairs there in the deck. And so anyhow, but each morning, that's where I give him his food. He gets his wet food there. Well, my dog, she goes in there and eats it. Well, she can't open the door anymore because we secured it, so she can't open the door. And so all morning she whined and whined and whined because she couldn't get in there and get his food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just make sure that the internet is off. Okay, guys, so Gail over at Gail Southern Living, and Diana, if you've not done this, you might want to jump in on the Fall Fest. It is really easy to do, and I can guarantee you're going to get some good numbers off of that if you're looking to do anything. So Gail will put out a video about that on Monday. So I know it seems like a little early, but it's really not, guys. Anyhow, if you've participated in it, wonderful. But if you've never been a creator that's participated in it, you should try it out at least once. You might be surprised. I know I did the first year that I did. I think I got like 100 watch hours or something out of it. I'm not kidding you when I say that. And a lot of subs. So it's just something people look forward to. She started this and boom. Do that, Diana. I promise you won't. And Gail, if you have any questions, Gail, put your email in there. Gail will be more than happy to answer any of your questions. I'll have Gail put your email in, and then you can email her if you choose to. But it's been 5 minutes. Let me go pull the lid off. I'll be right back. so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. So it was finished. So the internal temperature was 190 to between 190 and 200. So that allowed me to put 3 loaves in, and I still have like 5 left. So sorry about that. I'm so glad I didn't do survival seeds. There's no way I could have kept up with all that this year. Yeah, I just, there's no way I could have done it. Not this year. Why don't you go lay down? There's nothing for you here. Oh, she's just like, so anyhow, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna try and do an hour today. That's like 30 more minutes. I'm just not sure, to be honest with you, if I can make it that long. Yeah, that's what I heard it was the last year to do, so, and that's okay, because I tried it one year and it just, I just never got it fit into my schedule. Are they stopping because of low participation, or it's just they're moving on, going to school and stuff? Isn't that right? Is that what I heard? Like they're going off to college or something, it's hard to do. I mean, you got great seeds, that's for sure. So I think it's a great concept, so. But I just couldn't fit it in, it was too much. Anyhow, other than that, this weekend, it's the farmer's market on Saturday, dinner Saturday evening with our daughter, church on Sunday. I know it doesn't sound like it, but that's a lot to do, so. Which Lori? What Lori, Gail? Awesome. Troy, what have you been cooking up this summer? Troy's got, he makes some good food. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you should. Well, but he has a channel too, Troy. I need to go watch your channels. I don't know why I never see when you put videos up. I never get notification. Oh, Lori's World. I see. Okay. You know when you're just like sitting here and you realize like there's things that you spot that you need to go wipe down or clean? That's kind of where I'm at, even though I live on a gravel dirt road. So when the windows are open like this, it's like it just, people drive so fast and all that dirt and dust come through. Even though I just dusted. I go around, I don't know about you, but I get a Swiffer and I go around like the tops of everything and get all, like any cobwebs or anything down. And then I have one of those triangular heads. It's a mop for the wall. And you just like this, and it's the easiest thing to take care of, let me tell you. Yeah, I bet, Gail, it is. You know what? I bet you have to go outside, huh? It's been a while. She probably needs to go out. That's why she's over here with me. So, no. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There she is. Thank you. She always kisses just my nose. Only my nose. She doesn't go anywhere else. Just my nose. Oh, I bet it is. That plant behind me, guys, that's a weed. We get these weeds and they grow so tall. And so my job. I need to go focus on weeding out front. Not today, maybe, I don't know. It depends on the baking. But I think what I'm like, those are really easy to pull. But I think I'm just gonna grab the weed eater and I'm gonna just whack everything down. It's gonna need to be covered up again with my garden fabric and like leave it like that. And did I miss anybody? Oh, okay, I've seen that roadkill. Are you gonna do that? I've seen that. I watched it one time and now every time I see like a dead deer or something, I'm like, oh, roadkill, let's take it home and fry it up. Grill it up. Hey, BN Odyssey, welcome in. I'm sorry, I just saw you. I walked away, so I need to scroll. Okay, I think you're the only one that I probably did not see. Oh, hey, Jamie, how are you? You're at work. I bet it's been busy with back to school. Good to see you. My dog's trying to get in. Nope, you can't get in there. Too bad. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Normally she can push it wide open, but she can't do it this time. No, you can't go in there, sweetheart. She's so funny. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Well, they say they're kind of like your kid, right? You kind of, but she's smart. She knows what I'm saying. She knows. Isn't that right, Bear? It's so funny to see. She's putting her nose through the sliding glass door and she cannot budge it open. So. Can you give me another minute and we'll go? Okay. You give me another minute. She has to go outside. I know that's what she has to do. Can somebody tell me who Beth is? Is that Odyssey? BN? Is that, are you Beth? Because I don't know the first name Beth. That's why. Okay, great. Thank you. Now I know you're Beth instead of BN Odyssey, right? Thank you. The more you type, the better it is for me. Yes. Yep. I've got my one of my breads, the honey wheat bread. That the dough is really like sticky and wet still. I added a bunch more flour to it. So I think the recipe is off. That's just my personal opinion. So I think it called for, maybe I read the recipe wrong. I thought it said 3/4 to a cup, but maybe it was 3 cups, 3 1/4. I don't know. I don't think so because I looked at it. So it's taking a little longer to finish rising, but yeah. Oh, good. Good for you, break time. So anyhow, yeah. I think I like that. I like that, Beth. Beth and Neil. I like that. That's a cute name. Is it a super Walmart, Jamie? Do they even make regular Walmarts anymore? I don't know. So I know like the one in our vicinity, not where I live here, but in another part of where I used to live out in Virginia, the Walmart there, they turned it into a super center. And now I think that's all that they make. Yeah, I think that's all they make are super centers. I don't think they make just your, you know, Walmart. But hey, did you guys know? See these QR codes? Jamie, you're probably going to be able to tell me this. Did you know that Walmart has digital ones? So those prices can change, and that there's a whole video on it on YouTube that you can go watch, and the prices can change by, it almost like it detects who you are. It scans and it will change right in front of your eyes. It's in a sense kind of like price gouging in a way, like if they know you can afford it based on past, I don't know, you'd have to go, I don't want to misspeak here. I really don't. Yeah. But if you, the next time you go into a Walmart, you look at their stickers. They're not stickers. It's not like they still have the SKU, but they're digital now and you can see the difference. So right there, when you're looking at something, that price can automatically change right in front of your eyes. See? Jamie says they have them there. So buyer be aware. Oh, hey, nice to meet you, treasure hunter Neil. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Amazon does it too. Absolutely, they do. Have you ever been to Amazon? Just think about this. Have you ever been into Amazon and you put something in your shopping cart, say for $12, say $12.50, and then you go to purchase it, say a day or two later, and the price has jumped up? Yep. Hey, Neil. So yeah, so just so you know that they do that, and you need to be very careful of that. And other stores are gonna start implementing it as well. If you go up on YouTube and search digital pricing at Walmart, you can watch a whole entire video that will explain it so much better than me. So yeah, I know there's things you have to buy at the stores. I get that, but you know, I really want to try and avoid them as much as possible. So yeah. So there are 3 of us in here. No, there's not. And Diana, myself, who else is in here working towards their hours? If anybody wants to go run my master playlist, I'm appreciative of it. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna hit it. And it's not, I know, like I said, I know I'm not gonna become a millionaire. It's more of a personal goal that I wanna hit it to say, hey, I did it. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want them to say, I'm gonna make it more difficult and you can't hit it. I wanna do it just to go, yes, I can. Does that make sense? So yeah. I picked some of the most beautiful zinnias off of my front yard, the front planter there this week. Nice, Jamie. Yeah, yeah. Well, Diana, you really need to try and check your phone and try and do lives. And I'm doing a vertical live on my phone because it does give you a lot more views. People come in. It just does something different. I'm not sure what. So, yeah. Oh, wow, Troy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Jamie, you should do a live. I know you haven't put out videos recently, Jamie, and I get all of that because it is, but thank you so much. I appreciate that, Neil. Yeah, well, so here's where I'm at. I'm at 32 right now. And mind you, I was like at 38. And then just before I got my 4K, they started rolling those hours off. You know how they like knock those hours off? So every year YouTube rolls those hours off. If you don't hit 4K, then you start losing hours by the previous year's videos. So that's what happened to me. And I've worked really hard to get back to where I'm at. And I've had people helping me as well. And yes, so thumbnails, good titles for your thumbnail. Make sure your thumbnail and your title for your video don't match. Make sure that they're different. That I know I've heard that helps. Awesome, Gail. That's awesome. She picked the most beautiful cantaloupe. I'm so sorry, Diana. Yeah, anything helps, right? Anything helps. So yeah, and that's why I'm doing like the farmer's market, because it does help out. And I'm thankful that I can do it. Okay, hang tight, friends. I am gonna go. They do, and I listen to them. I'll be right back. I think my bread is done. Well, stay there. You're fine. Not yet. Okay, we're gonna go. All right, come on. Just a second. Just a minute, honey. All right, sorry. I'm gonna go just another like 3 minutes here, and then the bread's gonna be done, and then I'm gonna end the live there. That'll give me about 50 some minutes, almost an hour. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Let me go back and scroll. I'm so sorry, Beth. Yeah, it's hard. So I don't think people realize how hard it is for so many people. It's just, they've made it impossible for us to have the necessities and just, be able to pay things and live life like we used to, years ago. I blame a lot of it on the Rona, the CC. You know what I'm talking about? I think that really, really has affected, and we still feel the effects of that to this day. So, and it was during that time where you just realized that, you just have to take care of your house, and and do the best that you can, because it's just hard out there for so many people. Okay, I'm gonna go. Do you need to go potty? Okay. Anyhow. You're so adorable. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She is. Anyhow. Yeah. But, and there's, you think about how many people too, right? You see, I think the one thing that I get so upset, I'm not going to get there because it's going to involve other things I don't want to talk about. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Greed is out there. Greed is real. We live in a insta gratifying society, and I can fall into that category as well. You know, you want it now. That's why there's Amazon, right? So the hydroponic thing, that's why I'm sitting on it. I'm trying to, like, if I want something, I go and price it, or I look at it and then I let it sit and think about it instead of click, click, click. I was having a really bad, like, that was just not good for me to do. Oh, I know, right? They are. They're very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to pay. So, I don't like any part of, I mean, I use AI for research purposes, but I do not use AI in any of my thumbnails. I don't, well, that's not true. I do. I get inspiration from that, but I always add a real picture of myself. I don't let them do anything to me where I would use myself as an AI picture. It's a good tool. That's how I'm gonna say it's a good tool to use when used properly. I don't like it in the other senses, but it's there. So yeah. All right, guys, I gotta get going because I know that bread's done and I've got so much to accomplish that I want to accomplish today. I just pray that I have the energy to do it. So with that being said, Diana, I will continue gathering your channel. Don't worry about that too. So here's one of the things, Diana, that you can go up to ChatGPT or whatever and tell them. So first of all, go in and tell them what your video is a part of. Tell them you want a title for the video and that you want a title for the thumbnail, and then ask them how what is the best colors to use for my thumbnail and design. And you can actually take that and you can go make it, and you can upload that picture to AI, to ChatGPT, and it will tell you if you need to adjust anything. So yeah, so just know that you can do that. But hey, if you're watching my channel, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I had to stop a channel that I was watching because I came on the live and the internet wouldn't do that well with everybody up here. So anyhow, I gotta go get bread before it burns. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you on the next live, friends. Bye.